Well, hello everyone. This is Richard Kadesch, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island and Bluffton, South Carolina. My cell phone 843-684-2933. My email address rich@gogated.com. Today is January 11th, 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. We're here at Sun City Hilton Head by Del Webb, and we're going through the security gate on the north side of Sun City. Today we're going to go back and see the Mystique model, one of the distinctive series homes by Del Webb. It's not in their model home park, so I'm looking forward to showing it to you. On our way back, we'll just talk a little bit about Sun City, the amenities and the social opportunities through all the clubs and groups that they have here. You know, Sun City has 5 clubhouses, 2 indoor heated swimming pools, arts and crafts centers, several outdoor swimming pools, many tennis courts, pickleball courts, active tennis and pickleball communities, over 150 clubs and groups, 3 golf courses. It has it all, ladies and gentlemen. It has been voted by several sources as the top 55 and over community in the country. It is the first choice of many of my buyers, both because of cost, value, the amenities, safety and security. A quick look at the Argent Lakes Amenity Center from the outside here in Sun City North. The new homes, of course, are all being built over in the East Argent section, the new neighborhood. And we're going to go over there, take a quick look at that neighborhood when we finish walking through the Mystique. The Sun City North has about 1,500 homes, and the ratio will be about the same over in East Argent. It's scheduled for about 1,500 homes, but the amenity center over there will be bigger and better, the latest and the greatest. We'll talk about more details when we get over there, but there is no golf over in East Argent. One of the 3 golf courses is here in Argent Lakes. Golf, of course, is optional and extra to the other amenities, which are all included in your HOA fee. But here you have meeting rooms, you have a fitness center, you have a indoor heated pool, one of 2. They're building a 3rd in East Argent. Large outdoor pool, dog park next to this. A wonderful amenity center here in Sun City North. And we have arrived at the Mystique. As I said, this home is not in the model home park here in Sun City, but it is one of the cottages where guests can stay when they're part of the Explore Del Webb visit package. Del Webb is happy to have people stay for 3 nights here in the community. Of course, you pay for that, of course, but 3 nights here in the community, because they know that if you stay and visit with people, visit with the locals, use the different amenities, you'll love it and you'll want to buy here. The Mystique. The Mystique, one of 4 distinctive series homes by Del Webb that range in size from the smallest, the Prosperity at 1,600 square feet, up to the largest, which is the Prestige, 1,987 square feet. But those sizes can be expanded depending on whether or not you add a loft to the house, or in this case, the Mystique, which by the way has 1,809 square feet, just with the first floor plan. Well, it has a tandem garage, which means you can park one car behind the other in the garage, but you have an option of converting that tandem space into a bedroom, and that would then leave you with a standard 2-car garage, but with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a den, all on the first floor. Well, let's go in walk through and take a closer look at the Mystique. With the Mystique, we have a foyer hallway that takes us past the second bedroom to the left, the garage and the optional third bedroom to the right. Our den or flex room is here to the left, and the line of sight takes us through and into the great room and the kitchen, the cafe area. Coming back to the front door and to the side, we have our second bedroom and second bathroom. Here in this model, we have the standard tub shower, fiberglass tub shower, which comes standard and included in the base price of the various homes. Now what they've done here is they've got a beautiful upgraded tiled floor, a rectangular staggered pattern, upgraded cabinet, and a quartz top. Very popular options for everyone. The framed mirror. This bathroom is showing many of the upgrades that you can have when you choose for the Mystique. And it's worth saying, by the way, that the Mystique is always sold unfurnished, so none of the furniture that you see here would ever be included. This is the second bedroom. It measures 12 feet 3 inches by 11 feet 2 inches. Two big windows letting in lots of light. You'll notice that the blinds are already there. Well, that's one of the options that the builder offers to have. It's the window package, where you can have the 2-inch horizontal louvers, or you can go with what some people call plantation shutters in your windows so that they're already installed when you move in. A little farther down our entrance hallway is the flex room with the extra wide opening. Now, some people might call this a den. Regardless, let me just point out a couple of options. Any kind of hanging light fixture is an option. A ceiling fan light fixture like you see here. And these LED lights, in this case it's a quartet of lights on the ceiling. Those lights, those LEDs, are standard in hallways, kitchens. There are some bath lights that are standard, but any others in a room like your flex room here are an option. Now the double doors themselves are options. You can take it without doors, or you can take it with the glass doors that you see here, or solid doors. And this flex room measures 12 feet 3 inches by 10 feet 0 inches. Another option available in the flex room would be a recessed ceiling. Here in the great room you see the recessed ceiling, or sometimes called the tray ceiling. That's another option available to you. You see, ladies and gentlemen, you have the base price of a house that has a lot of luxury built in, so you control the price by adding these various options to your personal taste and to fit your budget. So the total price of the house that you buy will be the base price of the house, plus the price of the various options you choose, and plus the price of the building site or lot that you choose to build your house. So back to our gathering room here. There's a trio of large windows at the back. This room measures 12 feet 11 inches by 18 feet 10 inches. It's an open contemporary floor plan, open to the kitchen, open to what they call the cafe. That's your dining room there at the back of the house. And of course, these contemporary plans with the kitchens have the islands. And in this case, we're looking at a quartz top. Your standard and included is a granite top. We're also looking at a stainless farm sink. Those are very popular. And your standard is a stainless sink, but not the farm sink. You notice how that's extra large? A lot of people prefer the porcelain farm sink. They both cost the same. They're optional. And in the standard, you have either a single bin or 50-50 or 60-40. Now these cabinets, and I don't have the color to tell you about, but Painted cabinets like this are an upgrade. If I were to guess, I think we're looking at a level 4 cabinet. That's the language of the production builder, levels. And notice too that we have a upgraded floor, which in this case is a ceramic or porcelain tile floor. And it runs throughout the house. I would say that the choice of most buyers these days is a laminate, but here I think we're looking at a porcelain floor. Any hanging fixtures like these pendants that you see are always an option. You can either have it wired for them and go and choose your own in the aftermarket, or you can have the builder buy them through the builder and have them hang them for you so that they're ready to go when you move in. And here is our cafe. It measures 11 feet by 9 feet 11 inches. This space offers you an option of having a sliding glass door, where we currently see that door and window combination leading out to the covered porch, which is standard and included. We'll come back to that in a minute. But returning to our kitchen, this is one form of a gourmet kitchen. And again, I'm not the interior designer, I can assure you, but there are two big steps, if you will, in making the selections for your house. The first step is what they call the structural options, and that's what they go to permitting on. And the second step are what they call the design options. That's when you choose what kind of cabinets, countertops, coloration, things like that that you want. Here you have a choice of what kind of a kitchen you want in terms of your cabinets, countertops, appliances. Now this is a natural gas community, but your standard oven, range, slide-in appliance is what is standard and included. So when you upgrade to gas, you can either have a gas slide-in or a cooktop like this, which is also upgraded from the Whirlpool to the KitchenAid, and it moves your oven and your microwave over here to the side, the KitchenAid microwave being also a convection oven. You have a choice of different types of vents over your range. You can have what's called a cave, which is in the cabinet, or this is the more contemporary choice where the stainless part goes right on up to the ceiling, and behind it the splash follows. And the backsplash itself, ladies and gentlemen, another option. Here we see a brick lay pattern with a sculpted edge, very popular. The under cabinet lights are other options. All in all, you can upgrade and to your heart's content and to your budget's content. Here we have again a KitchenAid refrigerator. In these homes, ladies and gentlemen, the refrigerators and the clothes washers and dryers are never included in the base price. You can buy them through the builder or get them yourselves in the aftermarket. Some of my buyers like to see the pantries and the size of the pantry. Well, this is well located right next to your double oven configuration with the traditional wire shelving. I think that's big enough for most people. They do have some alternate shelving options available to you. And a privacy jog from the kitchen area takes us into the primary suite, the owner's suite. It measures 14 feet 1 inch by 16 feet. It has the optional recessed or tray ceiling. In this case, we see the optional LED lights and the light fan fixture already in place. A duet of large windows brings in plenty of light. And of course, you'll also choose your wall coverings. Here we have a light gray color. It could be what's called agreeable gray or one of the other gray tones that they use. I also see that they have added crown molding in this house. You have a choice of your lower baseboards without crown molding, which is standard, or you can go to a higher baseboard and also crown molding. These are various options available to you. And now let's take a look at this primary bathroom, and it's a beauty. We have the rectangular tiled floor, painted cabinets. To my eye, it looks like a light gray. Probably has some designer name. Quartz top here, and the framed mirrors, all options. On this side we have the super shower. A very popular option for several reasons. Number one is that there's no door to the super shower, and it also has a 0-step entry. You have a bench, you come right on around. In this case they've added another option, the rain head, like taking a shower under a waterfall, that highlight. Now what many people do, even when they choose the standard configuration for a shower, they like to go with the frameless enclosure. Very classy. Well, by the time you get a frameless enclosure for the standard shower and you compare it to the price of the super shower, which always comes with that frameless panel, really the difference is not very much, folks. And those are all reasons why the super shower is so popular. The Mystique primary bathroom has a linen closet to the side here, and the clothes closet is a single one for him and for her. It's pretty big, and it has options for you to configure your shelving to make it everything that you could possibly want. All in all, a beautiful bathroom, a beautiful owner's suite here in the Mystique. Outside on the covered patio, sometimes called a lanai, the standard and included covered patio that would take us to the corner of the house. Well, you have another option as well. The extended patio that wraps and takes you around behind that cafe area, makes for a super big porch. That's an option, ladies and gentlemen. And the screening of any and all covered porches is also an option. Very popular option because in our semi-tropical climate we like to be outdoors, but we don't like little no-see-ums and mosquitoes, and that's why we have those screens. The other lots that are always available, or usually available, are water view lots, lagoons, ponds, lakes, and then wooded lots, which doesn't mean woods all around your house. It means that there's a wood line behind your house. Woods behind the house at the back lot line, and those are the choices. They're all priced differently, and by the way, they all are designated for the series of home that you buy. So if you buy the smallest scenic series homes, it will be on a scenic lot. In this case, the Mystique is a distinctive home. We'll be talking distinctive lots. If you go to the most expensive and biggest homes, the echelons, they will be on designated echelon lots. Just across from the garage door into the house is our laundry room. Here we see an optional counter, which really is great, with the optional slop sink. In this case, they've gone all out. That is to say, Del Webb has gone all out with the upgraded cabinets, the quartz top, the stainless slop sink. And again, the washer and dryer are never included, but you can buy them through the builder. And standard and included is a wire shelf above where the washer and dryer are. And here you see they've upgraded to some cabinets. So many upgrades to individualize the home as you wish. And just off of the laundry is the Lennox 15 SEER air handler heater. This is a gas community, so everyone has gas heat and a straight air conditioner outside. It's 15 SEER, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you go with the second floor loft, this space would be taken up with a stairway from the foyer hallway, and this air handler would be moved to the second floor, and you would have a second air handler because it will be a two-story house at that point. All of these homes come with the electric garage door openers. An option to a garage door without windows across the top is to have windows across the top. And all of these homes are built with whole house water cutoffs in the wall. But you have several options here. One of them is to extend the garage by 4 feet. I recommend that option, by the way, because it gives you a lot of extra storage here on the ground level of your house. Now, in the standard Mystique, this wall straight ahead then goes back to give you tandem parking, which again would be 2 vehicles, one in front of the other. But many people would like to have that space for storage or for a workshop or any number of things, but you have the option in the Mystique of converting that space as it is in this house into a bedroom. And once again, that space measures 10 feet by 15 feet. And all of these new homes have in-ground irrigation systems, which are standard and included. All the yards are sodded, professionally landscaped and sodded. The yard care in East Argent and here in Sun City North is included in your annual HOA fee, which is $3,435. That breaks down to $286.25 per month. And like I say, that includes not just the yard care, but it also includes the use of all of the amenities in Sun City, with the exception of extra fees that would apply to golf, which is optional and extra, and any club that you might join that may have some small fee, that would not be included in your HOA fee. We're going to leave Sun City North now and head across Argent Boulevard to the new East Argent neighborhood. And to the right here, Del Webb is building a bridge that will span the Argent Boulevard for pedestrians, golf carts, and bicycles, and it will allow owners to go from one neighborhood to the other without having to cross the street here, excepting by that new bridge. Now, directly across the street, this is going to be the main entrance to the East Argent neighborhood. It's under construction. They've just planted some beautiful palm trees out here. They have their new gatehouse under construction. And as we drive back, I'll just remind you, the viewer, that I don't represent Del Webb. I don't represent Sun City Hilton Head, the community. I represent you, the buyer. I'm a buyer's agent, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a fiduciary, and I represent your interests. And I have over 46 years of local Hilton Head Island and Bluffton real estate experience, with advice that you can trust. I'm also a former licensed South Carolina home builder, and I love the new home building process. I love helping my buyers, my clients, through that process. And of course, we compare communities together. We compare builders. We compare new homes to resale homes. And we look for whatever's important to you. And perhaps the best thing is that it just doesn't cost you anything to have a buyer's agent on your side. The commission that I earn is already in the price of every new build or every resale. And I'm always paid just at closing if you buy and when we close. And regarding the new builds from Del Webb, they actually pay my commission. The seller always pays the commission. It's already in the price of the real estate, so you don't pay anything to me directly. In that way, it costs you nothing and is kind of like a no-brainer. Del Webb, by the way, in addition to which, will give you $1,000 off your options cost when I am your buyer's agent. Well, East Argent has really been a home run for Del Webb and for buyers, because many of my buyers want a new home. And the East Argent neighborhood that we're in now is scheduled to have about 1,500 homes. They sold, meaning Del Webb sold, over 100 homes just off of paper before the infrastructure was even in, before they could even start building. They sold over 100 homes, and it's just continued since then. We're looking right now at one of the scenic streets here on Aurora Way, where building lots, that's the small series, folks. That's the smallest series of homes that Del Webb builds. But our feature home today is the Mystique, one of the mid-size distinctive homes. So let's take a drive down Sunfish Way, which has many distinctive homes as well as echelon homes, the largest series. But as we do, let's talk a little bit about the construction features of these Del Webb homes. Well, the first thing is that the entire area here is in floodplain X. These homes are built on slab, which is a concrete platform. That means no steps for anything on the first floor, no steps at all unless you add a loft. But the floodplain X means that you have high ground with optional flood insurance, even if you get a bank loan. These homes are also built with the hardy plank siding or hardy board siding. That's the concrete fiber board, which is the state of the art in building today. The bugs don't eat it, doesn't rot, it's durable, strong, it's beautiful. It's really what buyers want. They all have the fiberglass shingles, the architectural textured shingles on the roof. These homes are well insulated. In the roof deck you have a radiant board, which keeps the element of the rays from the sun. It keeps your attic cooler, keeps the heat out of your attic, and keeps your attic cooler, and it means that you're more comfortable inside your house and that your energy bills will be less. These are all standard and included features, ladies and gentlemen. They have R38 blown insulation in the ceilings. These homes all come with the Rinnai tankless gas water heaters because this is a natural gas community. You also have gas heat, so they have a 15 SEER Lennox heating and air system, which is again energy efficient. Well, you're looking now at the site of the new amenity center that's going to be built. Construction has started. It's going to be completed sometime later in 2025, we're told. This amenity center is going to cost upwards of $40 million. But it's going to be the latest and the greatest, which will include meeting rooms, a gymnasium, an indoor track, indoor pickleball courts, a fitness center. There's going to be a resort-style swimming pool out back, an amphitheater behind that off towards the tree line. There'll be outdoor pickleball courts, outdoor tennis courts. It's really, the video that they've put out is impressive. And many of my buyers are very much looking forward to living in this neighborhood where they can come over to this amenity center. And at the same time, all Sun City owners can use any and all of the amenities, which will include this new center. But of course, for people living in East Argent, this one will be convenient for them. And just south of the clubhouse, the new clubhouse where it's being built, is the site of the new Duets. Those are the joined homes that are the lowest priced new homes that Del Webb builds. They haven't broken ground with the first one yet. They're still putting in the infrastructure, but they're selling them off of paper, ladies and gentlemen. They do have models of those in their model home park. I have those on video. There's two models. One is the Danbury. The other is the Ellington, and I certainly welcome your inquiry about those. Those are the most economical homes that Del Webb is building today, and they're all going to be right next to this new amenity center. So a lot of buzz around that. Let me know if that's your interest. Well, I hope that you're looking forward to 2024 as much as I am. I'm very bullish about the real estate market for this year. And I'll tell you why. The last couple years, when the interest rates went up, there was a lot of news about economic slowdown, housing slowdown, and so forth. That just hasn't, we have had a slowdown, but at the worst of it, prices were still increasing a couple of percent a year. And I did some numbers based on our MLS for Sun City. All homes sold in the second half of 2023 versus the same period of 2022. The average sold price here in Sun City was up by 4.5%. I get a lot of calls with people say, gee, they're waiting for the prices to come down. Well, I tell my buyers, I say, well, I think that you should stop waiting because they have not come down. What is now forecast to come down, which will is part of my optimism and bullishness about this year, is that we're expecting several interest rate cuts. And that's going to bring more people back into the marketplace, and will, of course, support higher prices because prices are based on supply and demand. But in this area, we have such a great lifestyle, and we have great weather. Sun City has so much to offer. The 55 and over market, ladies and gentlemen, generally attracts in this area affluent buyers, many of whom pay cash. Others can go and refinance when the interest rates come down more. This market is going to, I think, continue to show that the demand greatly exceeds the supply. That's the elephant in the living room, if you will. That's really the big story that has been true, and I think will continue to be true, even as Del Webb is building so many homes. So I certainly hope that we can work together on getting one for you. I'll just conclude here on Sundance Drive at the new side entrance to the East Argent neighborhood by telling you that I'd like to be your agent, your buyer's agent here at Sun City or anywhere else in the Hilton Head, Bluffton area. And I certainly welcome your call, your email. Let's get acquainted so that we can find just the right home that you're looking for, your dream home. I'm sure we'll find it. And again, my name is Richard Kadesch, Kadesch. My company, Go Gated Realty, like gated communities. And I'm the gated community specialist. Ladies and gentlemen, both Go Gated Realty and Gated Community Specialist are federally registered trademarks. And here's how you can reach me. My cell number, please call anytime, 843-684-2933. My email, rich@gogated.com. And my website is gogated.com. And at gogated.com, well, you can see some of the videos that I have online, but the best place for that would be at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. So if you like this video, there's more at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. Please check it out. You'll see not only videos of more of the Del Webb models there, definitely more videos of the various amenities here in Sun City, but also from other communities. So please check it out, and please give me a call, drop me an email. Let's talk and get acquainted so that we can work together. Thank you very much for watching the video today. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please subscribe, and I look forward to meeting you. Thank you again.